Hi, everybody. Once again, welcome to another PRTC's Community Calendar. I'm Miles Crosby, along with Zoe McCrary. Zoe is the co-chairwoman for the 84th Annual Watermelon Festival in Hampton County.
84 years.
84 years?
Yes.
Wow, that's even older than me.
We started in 1939.
1939, wow, that's amazing. And it's been going hot and heavy ever since?
It has. We have only not held the festival 3 times. Once for World War II,
Right.
the Korean War, and then of course recently for COVID.
With COVID. But otherwise, it's been going strong.
Going strong. Longest continuing festival in South Carolina.
That's something to brag
Yes.
about, because there's a lot of festivals all around.
Lots of festivals.
But you guys were the original.
We are the original Watermelon Festival.
All right, and it's coming up. It's going to be June 22nd through the 20th.
June 20th through the 27th.
There
Yep,
it
that
is.
Saturday is when we start. We kick off that morning with our 5K run that begins at the Hampton County Courthouse. And we run, there's also a children's run right after that too. And it's a really fun-filled day. I mean, we go from the 5K into the tractor pull right there in the middle of Hampton. We have our community variety show.
Let me stop you for just a second. The tractor pull. Give us
Yes.
a little background about that. What's that? What is that? What are they pulling? What's
Well,
going on?
Clemson Extension has started this activity for us, and it's for youth and adults. And I'll be honest, it was a new one for me too. Best driver, who can drive the tractor the best, I guess.
Okay, all right. I grew up on a farm. I was driving a tractor at 9, so
Right.
I get it.
Absolutely, yep. So Don Stuckey at the Clemson Extension office handles that event for us. And then we have at 3 p.m. at the Palmetto Theater downtown is our community variety show that showcases a lot of local talent. And then we have our 3rd annual country music kickoff that night at Escondido Farms. And that is right in Hampton as well. And we have local artists and some that are coming in. Walker Taylor is our headlining artist that night. He lives in Nashville, but he has roots in Ridgeland.
Oh.
And your very own Jason Lee Cook is opening that night for us, and the gates open at 6 and the music starts at 7, and that's our big kickoff, and that's sponsored by Jinx Polaris and Estill.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, as far as events, I'm assuming some of it's free, but there's paid events as well?
Yes, so we try to make most of our events during the week free. Now there are a few that are a couple dollars. This one's actually $20 for admission, but it is a very, very big event. It goes from 7 to 11 o'clock. So
very nice, very nice. Now I'm assuming there's going to be watermelons available?
There are always watermelons available. We are waiting on our community, our local watermelons to be harvested, and they'll be available that week.
And the local watermelons are the best. You got to come on down to Hampton and try those out. Once again, it's going to be from the 20th through the 27th, and there's a lot we're going to be talking about.
Lots
to talk about.
That was just Saturday.
Yeah, that's just Saturday. Well, tell us more.
Then on Sunday, June the 21st, we will have After Grace, which is a contemporary Christian band, at the Lighthouse Church right outside of Hampton on the way to Brunson. You know, we have so many towns inside of Hampton County. So we try to have something in each little village, really, throughout the week.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, once again, Hampton's a large county, and you want to try and make everybody happy, and also highlight all the different local areas.
That's right. So right now we're in Varnville, and then we'll go 2 miles Hampton on Saturday for our parade. And it's also the longest parade.
Really?
And yes, it's 2.5 miles.
Wow, that is a lot. Now, when does that kick off?
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday.
And then in just a moment, Sheila, my other co-chairwoman, is going to tell you all about that.
Oh, okay. Well, so more on the parade in just a few minutes.
Yes.
What's some other highlights you'd like to hit?
So then Monday, we have our big opening ceremonies, and that happens right here. We hold a youth parade with children and families who create their own floats. They ride their power wheels. They put together some really cool homemade things to put in the parade. And then we gather here, we give out awards, and our wonderful Secretary Cindy Davis puts together our opening ceremonies, and then it kind of kicks off the whole week.
Oh,
really.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And the best part is, you know, people always are looking for family entertainment.
They are.
And in today's world, sometimes it's hard to find good family entertainment when you bring the wife, the kids, the whole 9 yards.
It is, and every event that we have during the week, all 7 days, is fun for the whole family.
Exactly.
All ages, no matter what, you're going to have a good time.
Well, let's hope we have this kind of weather, because we've got a beautiful.
Oh, it is
beautiful
really
day
pretty today.
It's
I don't think
gorgeous.
it's going to stay this cool, but but it's pretty right now.
It's very nice, very nice. Any other things you want to highlight?
So also on Monday through Wednesday, that week we have the Taste of Hampton. Now, we used to, pre-COVID, have one night of Taste of Hampton where our restaurants and our local cooks would get together and share their recipes. Now it has kind of turned into a food truck event. We didn't want to let go of it entirely.
Right.
So we have created the Taste of Hampton in Varnville. And so you can eat good all week, Monday through Wednesday in Varnville. And then a lot of those food trucks move to the courthouse in Hampton, and then we have a lot of new ones come in as well.
Nice.
So on Tuesday, we have our craft contest. The Clemson Extension Office also puts that together for us. And we have our Children's Day in the Park, and that is sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce.
Now you say, let me back you up for just a second, the craft contest.
Yes.
Is it like arts and crafts? Or?
It is arts and crafts,
Okay.
quilts, paintings,
Right.
ceramics, all local artists.
Now, if somebody wants to be involved in that, what do they need to do?
So all you'll have to do is go to our website, www.hcmelonfest.org. Fill out an application and send it in.
And we'll put that up on the screen as well,
Yes.
so everybody will be able to see, how to get in contact.
Yes,
with you.
and our website is very thorough, and you should be able to find all of this information, details, applications, all are linked in the website.
And also, you're going to have like arts and crafts set up in a certain area around Hampton, Varnville?
We do. Some vendors also set up right here in Varnville during the Taste of Hampton during the week, but then we have our really big local vendor market that comes in on Thursday evening at the courthouse.
And it'll go from Thursday until Saturday?
Goes to Saturday, yes.
Okay.
It does,
Excellent,
it does.
excellent.
So then Jason Lee Cook,
Oh, yeah.
our very own, is going to be at the Hampton Gazebo Tuesday evening giving us a concert. So we're excited about that, right in front of the courthouse. And then we move into Wednesday. Now, Wednesday's a big day, and you look like you might enjoy that. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
It's our fishing contest
fishing.
at Lake Warren State Park in Hampton.
Yeah.
And my Sun Crew is really excited about it every year. Biggest bass, panfish, brim.
Now, where is there a specific spot they have to go to fish, or it can be just anywhere in Hampton County?
It
or how
has
does
to
that
be
work?
at Lake Warren.
Okay.
You can begin fishing at 6 o'clock. You have to weigh in by 4 o'clock. You don't have to start fishing at 6. I mean, you can start at 1, but you do need to weigh in by 4.
All right, so it's going to be the biggest bass, biggest panfish. Any other, qualifications?
Oh my goodness, I think there's probably eight different categories.
Oh, okay. So if you like to fish and you want to have a chance of winning a prize, there you
Yes,
go.
all ages, it's great.
All right.
And they have
fantastic.
wonderful prizes. The chair, it's a couple actually that chairs that event for us, and they put in so much work during the year, and they have wonderful prizes. And actually, the children's winner will get a lifetime hunting and fishing license.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's some money there.
It is. And our lifetime hunting and fishing license is sponsored by Welch Forest Products.
All right. So
Yes.
lifetime fishing for one of the youth.
For youth, yes.
All right, for the youth. All right, excellent. Now, it's going to be at Lake Warren. And which day is that going to be again?
That's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
6 o'clock is when we start that.
6, and then weigh-in starts at 4?
4 o'clock.
All right. And once again, more entertainment for the whole family, especially the people that like to fish, like me. So that's fantastic.
That's right.
Sounds like
That's
fun.
right.
All right, what else you got?
And then you can stay at Lake Warren right after that's over, because we walk right across the road and we start our festival pet show at 6 o'clock.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. So the pet show, and now, once again, is that any specific, parameters that you have to do to be in that pet show?
Oh, you will see dogs dressed up, chickens dressed up, horses, all kinds of things. You never know what you're going to see, and
Okay.
it's great fun. It's great fun.
And that'll be at 6 o'clock.
Pedigree and non-pedigree. Yes.
Sounds good. All right, well, so we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Once again, all sorts of special things happening, for the whole 7 days.
Every day there is
day.
something fun to do.
All right. Now, is there anything you want to hit on before we go to our next segment?
I think we're ready.
All right, sounds good. We're going to take a quick break. As a matter of fact, we've been talking to our co-chairwoman for the 84th Watermelon Festival happening in Hampton County, and there's going to be lots of activities. We got more. It's going to be from the 20th through the 27th, and we got more, especially about the parade and much more, coming after we take this quick break. We'll be right back with PRTC's Community Calendar. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone, to PRTC's Community Calendar. And right now we're in downtown Varnville, and man, we've got a beautiful day to talk about something coming up. Hope we have as good a weather. We're going to introduce right now. We got Sheila Platts. She's once again a co-chairwoman for the 84th annual Hampton County Watermelon Festival.
That's right.
Now, I understand you've got a Battle of the Towns?
We do.
What's that about?
Battle of the Towns is on Thursday evening beginning at 7 p.m. at the Hampton County High School football field.
Okay.
Spectators get to come out and get lots of laughs. We'll have teams represented by different towns in our county, and they'll be competing in some of the wackiest races you're going to find. And they are competing for the title of the Battle of the Towns champion.
All right.
And
have you guys been doing this in previous watermelon festivals?
we have for about 39 years. This
Okay,
is
so
one of the
people-
longest running events of the festival.
So it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
And so
it is.
you normally have a lot of participation?
We do. We have a lot of participation. Last year, I think we had about 7 teams, and I'm hoping that we'll have more teams this year. We've already gotten good participation, good feedback, so that's still coming in.
Sheila, you were saying wacky. And I know it can vary from year to year, but what's some of the wackiest things you've seen them do?
Okay, so the most fun event of the evening that the crowd really enjoys, I don't know that the teams really enjoy it quite as much as the crowd does, but it's the Dizzy Izzy. Dizzy Izzy. They'll put their head on top of the bat, they have spin around 10 times, and then pick up a watermelon and run back to
That's going to be fun to watch.
Well, it's really fun. They have lanes that they're supposed to stay in, but of course, no one stays in their lane. You have to be really experienced to be able to stay in your own lane.
And that's called the Dizzy Lizzy?
Dizzy Izzy.
Dizzy Izzy. Dizzy
Yes.
Izzy. Okay,
Yes.
so that's one of the wacky things that you
That's
have to
one.
compete
And
in.
we've had the watermelon crawl. I'm not sure that will be a part of this year's event. We try to change it up a little bit every couple of years, so the teams kind of have to guess what events they'll be participating
So the
in.
Battle of the Towns will be on Thursday.
On Thursday at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And where's it going to be located again?
At the Hampton County High School football field.
Excellent.
During that evening, we'll also have the baby crawl.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so the baby crawl, they'll call anyone who wants to participate can come down, and usually 2 parents or a parent and a friend, they'll be on opposite ends, and one will be with the baby and the other is coercing them to crawl the fastest to them. So that night, whoever the winner is will be deemed the Hampton County Watermelon Festival's fastest baby crawler.
There you go. That's been going on for a while as well, right?
That's been going on for quite a while. I'm not sure how many years, but it's been going on for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like fun to watch.
Yes. We'll also have the watermelon eating contest where different age groups will be represented, and they'll just call you down by age group and you can participate and see who can eat the most watermelon in the fastest amount of time.
Now that's got to be interesting to watch as well. How many watermelons or half watermelons or how much has actually been consumed in the past?
Oh my goodness. This event just started back during the Battle of the Towns last year or 2 years ago, and I don't know how many watermelons.
Are they seedless watermelons or do they have seeds?
Well, funny you should ask. Most are seedless. Last year we had a watermelon seed spitting contest, and when we cut our watermelons open, discovered that we had all seedless watermelons. So we had to make a quick trip and go find one with seeds.
Now, are these the elongated big ones, or are these more like the icebox?
Kind of in between, more of the elongated is what we typically have.
Any idea who the winner was? How many watermelons or half watermelon or whatever they ate?
Oh, I do not remember.
But a
who
bunch
the
of
winners
watermelon.
were. A lot of watermelon was consumed.
And that's going to be when now?
That'll be on Thursday evening during the Battle of the Towns, during one of our breaks.
Oh, okay.
So,
once again, fun to watch for the whole family.
Yes, it is.
All right, what else you got coming up?
Okay, so also beginning on Thursday, we'll have our carnival right here in Varnville. It will be held behind the Town of Varnville Town Hall. On Thursday and Friday, they will open at 6 p.m. and then on Saturday, I think they're supposed to begin at 4 p.m. for all of the adventurous people in the county.
All right, and you said it's going to be a carnival, like they'll have rides?
They'll have rides, and I'm assuming cotton candy and different vendors and just like any small town carnival.
All right, sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yes.
fun. All right, what else you want to talk about?
So on Friday, we'll kick off the morning with our food and our arts and crafts vendors. That will be around the courthouse square.
What time does that start?
That starts at 11 a.m.
Okay, 11
So,
a.m.
and it will run through Friday evening, and then we'll reopen again on Saturday and be open for most of the day on Saturday.
Gotcha.
So you can find a variety of sweet and savory treats to enjoy and wash it all down with some fresh squeezed lemonade or the
Nice.
drink of your choice.
Right.
And then just walk around and to the different vendors and for arts and crafts and home decor and homemade wreaths and homemade goodies and all sorts of different things.
You know, as you were talking about that, I was thinking about all the different festivals across South Carolina, but Hampton County, the Watermelon Festival, is the longest running.
It
By
is.
far.
We pride ourselves in saying that it is the longest continuing festival in South Carolina.
84 years.
84 years. And I'm also told that we are the original watermelon festival in the world.
Wow.
So
Well, there you go.
that's in our history books.
That's very neat.
So,
That is
yeah.
so neat. So a lot to be proud of when it comes to
That's right.
you know, all the things you guys. And I love how the community comes together.
Yes.
You know, it's just not just one place. You're you know, working with all the different cities and having different things to highlight all the different cities that are inside Hampton County.
Absolutely.
Because it's not just the town of Hampton; it's the county of Hampton.
It is the
And
county
so,
of
so it's
Hampton.
all the municipalities all included and all
That
having
is
fun
right.
together, which
That
is
is
wonderful.
right.
All right, what else you got going on?
Okay, so then on Friday evening, that is my favorite night of the whole week. That is our street dance, and
Okay.
we'll have pre-entertainment starting at 7:45 on Lee Avenue, right in the heart of Hampton. We'll have some karate. We'll have Studio Z, which our co-chairwoman Zoe, her dance company, they'll have some performers out there, and then some other dance performers will be entertaining us.
And did I hear you right? You said that's free?
That is free.
Oh, okay,
That
great.
is free.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And then following our pre-entertainment at 9 o'clock will be our street dance. And on the courthouse end of the street, we will be hosting this year the East Coast Party Band, which
know
is
those
a
guys well.
crowd favorite.
Oh, yeah.
favorite.
I used to have them at my nightclub often. They're absolutely awesome.
Everyone's super excited this
Yeah,
year
they
to
always
have
do
the
a good-
East Coast Party Band
Always
back
do
with
a-
us.
They always do a great job.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then on the theater end of the street, we are going to have Restore the Broken, and they're going to be a Christian group that's going to be doing some music on that end of the street for us. So you can walk back and forth and visit both bands and enjoy two different genres of music while visiting with friends that you might not get to see very often, and also running into friends who make it a point to come home during the Watermelon Festival. So
Kinda
that's
like-
always fun, a little family
I
reunion.
was going to say a family reunion coming
That's
together.
right.
What a perfect time to do it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And once again, the entertainment with East Coast Party Band and all that, that's going to be on Friday.
That will be on Friday night,
Friday
and
night.
the bands will begin at 9 p.m.
Got it.
That's
got
right.
it. And is there admission to that?
There is no admission. That is free.
That's free as well.
Free of charge.
Wow.
Yes.
See,
Most
so-
of our events are free, thanks to our sponsors, and
And we'll be hitting on the sponsors in a little while. We're
We
going to
sure
talk
will.
about the sponsors,
Yes,
which
for
we
sure.
definitely got to give them a big thanks for
Oh, absolutely.
helping out. you know.
Yes,
Sponsors
yes.
are the thing. All right, what else would you like to talk about?
So Saturday, we kick off Saturday morning bright and early at 8:30 a.m. with the watermelon judging contest, and that will be held at the town of Hampton Gazebo.
Okay.
And they will be judging for the heaviest melon, the best crimson sweet, the best jubilee, the best Charleston Gray, all sorts of different categories. They'll be judging and handing out prizes.
And these
on
are locally
Saturday
grown
morning.
watermelons.
I think all of them are locally grown.
All right,
Yes.
excellent.
Yes.
And now you were saying the heaviest. Do they also include like the largest? I mean, I guess that would be the heaviest as well, or because sometimes those, you can grow some pretty.
Well,
pretty
I
big
guess you can grow some pretty large ones that aren't
Right.
quite as heavy, not
Yeah.
as quite as water-filled.
So I'm just curious, but
So,
sounds
yeah.
interesting. All
Yes,
right.
yeah.
And do they get to eat them afterwards?
There is watermelon all week long to be enjoyed by our crowd. So,
Excellent.
Anyway.
Well, Sheila, what else would you like to
Okay,
talk about?
so following that will be our Watermelon Festival Parade, and that will start right here in Varnville and travel all the way to the west end of Hampton, and that begins at 9:45 a.m. So we encourage you to come out early and grab a spot in the shade if you can. Bring
Right.
your chairs and bring plenty of water so you can stay hydrated and enjoy all the floats and our queens and dignitaries, local businesses, civic organizations, and all sorts of participants in our parade.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Zoe was your co-chairwoman as well.
That's right.
She was saying that it's the longest parade.
It is the longest parade in South Carolina.
That's something to say when you think about all the different festivals. So that's awesome.
Yes, it is.
All right, and that'll be on Saturday.
That will be on Saturday morning beginning at 9:45.
Now, do people still have time to get into the parade, or is that already booked?
They do have time to get into the parade. They just go to the website that Zoe has mentioned, www.hcmelonfest.org.
Right.
And they'll find the application there in one of the links.
All right. Hey, now, we're going to be bringing Zoe back in just a few minutes to talk about our sponsors, but is there anything else you would like to mention?
I want to talk about our Grand Marshals a little bit. When
Sure.
we chose our theme this year, Happy 250th Birthday America, Freedom Never Tasted So Sweet.
Speaking of which, I've got to give a shout out. I was
Sure.
looking at this brochure.
Yes.
And I looked at this, and first off, it says "Freedom Never Tasted So Sweet," just like you said.
That's right.
And it talks about Hampton County Watermelon Festival, and then it talks about 1776 to 2026, of course, talking about our 250th birthday, America. Happy birthday, America! 250 years. Actually, I was in a group back in 1976 called the Spirits of 76, and we actually dressed up in from the attire of 1776.
Oh, how fun.
And we went around and did a whole thing. So I'm actually getting to see a couple of major milestone birthdays. I saw the one when we were 200. Now I'm getting ready to see the one where we're now 250.
But this is our brochure that's hot off the press as of today. So be on the lookout for them and pick it up, and it'll tell you all about our events of the week and give you some information and give you some QR codes that you can link to everything to the website and give you all sorts of information.
Speaking of QR codes, Jason will be able to do a QR code as well, so we'll have it on the screen. All right, so we're going to put that QR code on the screen, so you'll be able to go to the screen and find out more once again about the 84th annual Watermelon Festival. But I love this. I was actually looking through this brochure earlier, and it's very well done.
It's really nice. Rebecca Koger is the chair of that committee, and she does an amazing job every year, but she really did a wonderful job this year.
A lot of useful information in there.
That's right.
Now, if somebody wants to pick up one of these brochures, where do they go to get it? Now, we're going to have the QR code, but in case they want to have that hard copy.
So our brochures will be available very soon at our local businesses. Some will be available at Wiggins & Son in Estill, at Ace Hardware in Hampton, the Frock Shop, Ulmer's Feed and Seed in Hampton, Hires Outfitters in Varnville, and just spread throughout the county.
Most of the local vendors who basically will have the brochures. Most local businesses.
Local businesses, that's right.
Local businesses will have
That's
the
right.
brochures. Tell us about this year's Grand Marshals. It's something special. Tell us
We
about
are very excited about this year's Grand Marshals. When we were talking about our theme, next on the list was choosing our Grand Marshals, and we chose two wonderful people. Major General Arnold Fields, he's retired from the United States Marine Corps, and after 35 years of service, General Fields is highly distinguished and decorated. One of his highest accolades being he was appointed by the President of the United States in 2008 as the first Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction. And that was a congressional mandated office. So that's just among his many, many honors. And
lots of honors.
That's right.
And he's going to be our Grand Marshal.
He is one of our Grand Marshals and has a beautiful singing voice, and I don't know that we'll get to showcase that. That would be a wonderful addition, but a great, great gentleman.
All right.
And then our other Grand Marshal is Colonel Yolanda Gore, and she is Garrison commander of Fort George G. Meade in Maryland. She is a native of Estill, South Carolina, so we were super excited to get to have her as one of our Grand Marshals.
Awesome.
She is the first female garrison commander to be appointed, so a lot to boast about. She's highly distinguished and honored as well.
Two great military people.
That's right.
And once again, we celebrate their service and we thank them for that. And it's great that you guys are going to have them as the Grand Marshals.
We are pleased that they have taken this time and to honor us with.
And it's perfect for the Grand Marshals in the fact that once again we're celebrating 250 years of America, and we wouldn't be here without our men and women that serve for us in the military. That's a fact.
That's right.
Well, Sheila, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And we're going to be back in just a moment to tell you about who is helping us out to make all this happen. The 84th Annual Hampton County Watermelon Festival. We're going to be right back. We're going to be talking to Sheila. We're going to be talking to Zoe. We've got a little bit more to talk about. So stay with us. We'll be right back with PRTC's Community Calendar. Welcome back, everybody, to PRTC's Community Calendar. We've got a beautiful day to be talking about something very, very special. It's the 84th Annual Watermelons Festival in Hampton County, and we've got to take a few moments. First, I want to say thank you to Sheila Platts and Zoe McCrary, our co-chairwomen, who are helping out with this. I mean, what a you know, it's a monumental task to try and put it all together. 7 days of celebrating this area, but you've got a lot to celebrate, and you also have a lot of people to thank. So tell us about our sponsors.
We do. Well, first of all, we'd like to thank you guys for always coming out, supporting, broadcasting, sponsoring our events. We would not be able to get the word out without you guys, and we really appreciate it.
To tell you the truth, this is the stuff I absolutely love. I mean, you know, this is I enjoy coming out and seeing and meeting great people, and obviously you ladies are wonderful.
Well, and your staff is excellent. They're always accommodating and so nice, so we appreciate it. But we do have so many sponsors that help us to keep all of our events low cost or either free during the week. You know, we're a small town, we're a good community, and it's not really about the marketing, I don't think. You know, we like to sell sponsorships to people so that they can get their name out, but it's really, they know that they want to keep this festival going as well too, because you know, it's a reunion, a good family fun, and it takes a village, right?
Exactly. And one of the things I love about what we were talking about is with the sponsors is how much stuff when we were talking, I was talking to you and Sheila about how much stuff is free.
It is.
I mean, you know, there's a lot. I mean, like East Coast Party Band, you know, in multiple things.
Very uncommon these days.
That's a fact. So, I mean, it's a great, affordable place that you can come and spend really a whole week with your family and friends and almost do like mini reunions and just, you know, so tell us more about our sponsors.
So if you pick up one of these brochures, and also if you look at the screen here, you'll see that we have our Triple Crown sponsors. We have Jubilee sponsors, Crimson Sweet sponsors, and then of course on the back here is Jinx Polaris, who sponsors our country music kickoff. But without these local businesses, we would not be able to continue this festival into the 85th year.
You know, and that's the thing. Once again, 84 years it's been going on, the longest festival in all of South Carolina. You've also got a lot of, you know, first or longest, like the longest parade, we were talking about
longest parade.
And one of the things, and I said it earlier, and I'll say it again, I'm going to reiterate the fact that what I love, it's not just about just Hampton, it's Hampton County and all the cities in Hampton County coming together as a community, and that really makes it special.
It does. It really does.
All right, anything else you'd like to say as we get ready to wrap things up?
I think Sheila's going to talk to you a little bit about our committee and how special they are and how each one plays such a key part in making this week happen.
The behind the scenes people that help put this kind of massive undertaking together, they definitely deserve praise. So tell us about them.
They do deserve praise. As Zoe mentioned, we could not do it without this committee. They work hard all year long, not just a few months a year, but all year long, and they dedicate lots of time to our committee and helping out each subcommittee with their task at hand. And then during the festival, they work hard all week long, most of them having to take vacation to help pull off these events and do all kinds of things.
It's dedication.
Dedication, for sure.
I could be at the beach or I could be helping out with
absolutely.
the festival.
Yes, lots of dedication. There are lots of years that go into making this festival happen, and they all have to work together so well. And that's how our committee does. They come together and they work together like a well-oiled machine and just do a wonderful, wonderful job. We are so appreciative of each member.
How many members do you have?
We have a chair for each event, and then each event has, you know, a subcommittee. But really, all in all, we probably have only about 25 members, but you have, you know, about 8 that keep it all really going, you know.
I know exactly what you're saying, yeah.
And we have some like William Koger, he's going into his 40th year with
amazing.
us that have been, and Miss Ann Long that
And
have
he
been
is
on it
not
for
here, but
decades.
he is key to the Hampton County Watermelon Festival.
He tried to get
does
out
a
of
lot.
it this year, but we wouldn't let him.
Yeah, well, you know, once again, 40 years of doing it, that's a lot of dedication.
Yes.
A lot of dedication.
Yes. And then, of course, we always welcome new members
Mm-hmm.
because obviously, you know, we want the new generation and we want younger people getting involved, and hopefully we have these wonderful melon bells and bows. My daughter's one of them, and when you turn 13, you can begin starting on that.
Tell us about the bells and bows. What's that?
Oh my goodness, so those are our teenage boys and girls and it's an application process. You have to be selected as a volunteer. You're really an ambassador for our county and for our festival.
Right.
And they assist with all of the events during the week and give us strong arms, you know, and help, and they're able to answer questions for people. They put in a lot of work,
They are
work.
probably the most tired people at the end of our festival because they, along with our queens, they have to show up for every single event.
They do.
Wow.
And work and help.
But you know, it's
as
good
needed.
experience. You know, it's
It-
good experience
it really
for them
is.
growing
Wonderful
up.
experience and volunteering in your community. I was a Melon Bell when I was 13 all the way through 18, and now, like I said, my daughter is one too, so hopefully maybe that means that she'll join the committee in a few years.
That would be wonderful.
I don't know if she really has a choice, does she?
Let's hope. All right. Well, anything else you'd like to say before we wrap things up?
We just appreciate all our community, our sponsors, and everybody that helps to put this week together, and we hope that you'll come out and join us.
And once again, it's been a pleasure, ladies.
Well, thank you.
Very nice to see
I've
you
been,
again.
I've been.
Thank y'all.
It's great to see you guys again. And once again, we've been talking to the co-chairwomen, Sheila Platts and Zoe McCrary, and it's the Hampton County 84th Hampton County Festival, the Watermelon Festival, and just what a great thing to come and enjoy. Bring the whole family. It'll be June the 20th through the 27th, right, ladies?
That's right.
So the 20th through the 27th.
Coming up.
And so it's almost upon us. Come on out and just enjoy a great time. Good old-fashioned family fun, which is lacking in a lot of places these days, but you can find it in Hampton County once again through the 20th through the 27th.
And maybe we'll get this weather. Maybe
That
it'll
would be-
stay.
I mean, this
That would
weather
be
has
perfect.
been beautiful, absolutely
It would be
gorgeous.
wonderful.
With that being said, we're going to wrap things up. You've been watching PRTC's Community Calendar from Varnville and Hampton County. I'm Miles Crosby. Thanks for joining us.